Devinder Sharma, if there is no growth, you're basically redistributing poverty. And given how this can impact animal spirits of the capitalists, investment appetite in the India story, Rajiv I think mentioned that people will start taking their money out. If you want to take money away, take assets away after someone's death in inheritance, people will say, let's move funds overseas, let's move your assets overseas. So I can see what's wrong. Can you explain what you think is right and why do you think these are good ideas? Devinder Sharma, welcome.
Well, I think let's be very clear, Rahul, that this is an idea. The wealth distribution is an idea whose time has come. Whether we like it now or not, I think in the days to come or in the years to come, we will have to finally go in that direction. Why I am saying this is that at no stage did I find that somebody is talking about a Robin Hood kind of a policy framework, which means shifting or snatching the wealth from the rich and passing it on to the poor. I think what the actual demand is, or actually understanding, is that everyone should get a fair share of the pie. And there's nothing wrong in it. After all, we must understand there are Nordic countries, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. They are doing so well with all these kind of inequalities and narrowing down to a level that is acceptable. I think that is the stage we must aspire to, we must head towards. Now, this question of, because of the economic design, let me make it very clear. The US President Joe Biden himself had said that trickle-down is a failure. And let's accept it. And he said very clearly that time has come to put our focus on the bottom and the middle. And that is what I think the debate should be all about. Let's put our efforts on the bottom and the middle.
So what are you suggesting?
And you will see
in the context of the current elections, what are you suggesting specifically? Devinder Sharma, what specifically are you suggesting?
Well, there are lots of ways that, income or wealth can be distributed. I think one of the ways is to redesign our economic policies. I don't understand why should, 45 lakh crore of the budget, only 3% should go to agriculture, whereas it involves 50% of the population. Why? Why can't we distribute that in a sense that 50% population gets 50% of the budget? I remember when Vajpayee government was there, first time when the Vajpayee
because the multiplier effect on agriculture is very low. If you spend so much money on agriculture, it won't have a commensurate yield and productivity. You're better off investing in industry, in manufacturing, where the multiplier is much more. That's basic economics. You're better off investing in, say, public infrastructure, where whatever you invest in roadways and highways has a multiplier effect on the Indian economy. That's economics 101.
Well, economics 101, of course, has created lots of misunderstanding, but let me make it very clear. Sabka saath, sabka vikas is the way forward. And sabka saath, sabka vikas can only happen if the sabka part also receives the same kind of investment that the other section of the society requires. 50% of the population getting only 3% of the budget, and we talk of sabka saath, sabka vikas. I think these people who are getting only 3% of the budget are also entrepreneurs. Let me be, their animal instinct has not been pushed to that level that they can exploit it. I think that's what we need to focus on.
Okay, Rajiv Mantri, I think, wants to come in and respond. You're saying spend 50% of the country's budget on 50% of the population. Jitna haq, jitni abadi utna haq. He's saying that's how you distribute your budget.
Let me just say one thing. You're talking about agriculture share. What is the contribution of agriculture sector to taxes, if I may ask? Why is agriculture income not taxed in the country? You are claiming that agriculture sector workers are entrepreneurs. How much tax?
Are you okay, Devinder Sharma, with agriculturalists being taxed, rich farmers?
Are you okay with that?
In Punjab, Haryana, they should be taxed, those fellows. They're making lakhs, crores of rupees. They don't even pay a rupee of tax.
They are paying zero taxes. Are you okay with that? That they should continue paying zero taxes forever?
Let me first answer. Let me answer that.
Answer what I am saying, please, sir.
Baba, let me answer that first. I am going to answer. Why are you not listening?
Okay.
I am saying that the average income of a farming family, agriculture household in India is 10,000 rupees per month. The average, when it comes to agriculture alone, is 27 rupees per day. Look at that, 27 rupees per day.
So the question to you, Devinder Sharma, is very simple. Forget the average income of the average farmer. What about the rich farmer? Should the rich farmer be taxed in your view or not? Respond just to this specific question. Should those who earn above a threshold income, say of 10 lakh rupees, should those rich farmers be taxed or not? Answer that question, Devinder Sharma.
let me make it very clear. You want to tax the rich farmer, please do. They're only 1% of the farming community. I am saying why should half the budget not go to the rest of the farming community? I think that is important. Why don't you understand that these people also need the resources to build up or to rebuild agriculture?
No,
That's
because there is
how
no
some
commensurate increase in productivity because land holdings are small. You can pump. It's like beyond a point, if you put in fertilizer, you don't get more crop, right? You can keep pumping in more of your budget. There won't be a commensurate increase in productivity. I mean, you ask an undergraduate student of economics, he'll explain that to you.
Sorry, Rahul. Rahul, this is the reason why we are, conflicting or why we are not coming out with a real concern or issues. Agriculture needs support. It doesn't only need productivity or fertilizer. I think it is a welfare of the farmers which is very important. If a farmer is surviving on 10,000 rupees per month, a family, agriculture household, I think we should all be putting our head to shame. After all, in a country where we talk about the third biggest economy we are going to be soon, why is it that a large section of the population has been left behind? Because the resources has been cornered by a handful of percentage of the population.
There is no
That
link
is something
between what
we want
farmers
a
are
wealth
suffering
distribution take place.
and what is happening in the industry. There is no link between two things over here. You are conflating random things and just asserting whatever you like.